All right, in this module, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be installing a complete standalone website into our Siteground installation. So this is going to be something useful to you if, let's just say outside of this class you want to start working on another project. Let's just say you want to start slinging websites, making a little money on the side. This is going to be a way for you to build websites, multiple websites, without having to buy hosting and setting everything up for multiple potential clients. So what I'm going to show you today, you can install a bunch of different websites onto Siteground. I don't think it's limited, even though it's a student account, but even if you had a full account, you could go and just install up to the limit of the account. There's a lot of unlimited hosting companies where you can put a bunch of websites, add-ons, kind of like we're going to do today. So take a look at these instructions here. I have a small video here. This video has no sound. It has annotations. It's just going to walk you. It's going to walk you through the steps of doing the add-on domain. So you're just going to go into your Siteground account. You're going to go over, click Add Installation manually. You're going to go and you're going to install WordPress again, just like we did before. And it's going to take you to this. The only difference between what you're seeing in this video and what it looks like now, I don't have access to Siteground right now, but this new website thing is going to be to the right of these. So it's going to be a little bit smaller and it's going to be a little bit to the right. Okay, so in the directory, which is shown right here, you're going to put lowercase barbecue for Mojos. And if you're doing Tony's, I would just do lowercase Tony, and that's going to make it a lot easier for you. Besides that, I'm going to push this video ahead a little bit. When you get down here, don't worry about your site name. If you want to call it Mojos now, you can. But what you need to remember is the admin and the password. This is going to be a separate login than your existing resume website. So try to keep these probably the exact same. So whatever your username is for your resume website, make it this, and try to use the same password or a password you'll remember. It's also going to be super important to use an email address that you actually use. You don't own. It's going to give you a default email address, and this doesn't go anywhere. So use your best email address right here. So if you do lose your password, you can get it sent back to your Once you're done with that, you're just going to hit install, and it's going to install just like it did before. So it shouldn't be too big of a deal. So if you want to just to follow the instructions in this, it's fine. This isn't hard. You can do this to install multiple websites. Not a big deal. Once you do that, so yeah, here's a picture of what I was talking about in the video earlier. It's just going to have the directory to the right of it. So I got a screenshot from another student last semester. Once you do that, you are going to, so that's gonna be your install right here, your WordPress install right here. You're gonna put Themify back in, so you're gonna have to go back to your Themify. You're gonna have to get your Themify zip file, and you're gonna go just like we did before, appearance, themes, add new, and you're gonna load the zip file and install it and activate it, and you're gonna have Themify in there, and then you're gonna start working on a website for your client. Think very carefully about the layouts and the skins that you're using. I would not recommend using the restaurant skin for this. It's old and it's ugly. I probably recommend using something simpler and boxier, kind of like the lawyer layout or the accountant layout. Even if we don't like the color of the content, we're going to change all that layer. And like I showed you in the last video, the nicer looking websites are the websites with the big boxy videos. And I don't like the restaurant layout. Students tend to navigate towards that because they think it'll be easier. But I think you're going to get a lot easier and a lot better website if you just start with a boxier type of layout. You can use whatever layout you want, but just think carefully about it. Kind of have a plan in mind about how this website is going to start to, work itself out. And then after that, you can just start working on the homepage. The homepage is not due this week. We're going to be working on that more and more next week. The more time that you put into this website, the better it's going to look. So I would recommend start putting in a lot of time into this website, but just make a little bit of progress on it. At a minimum, I want to see that you have WordPress, Themify, a skin, and a layout installed for the homepage. We're going to do homepage only for now. Is going to be the first major thing you submit, and I'm going to take a look through your homepages and give the class some notes based on the homepages, and then we're going to start to build out the rest of the website after that. So the more time you put in, the better. So definitely put a lot of time into this. Submit the URL of your client website. It's not going to be your first name last name.me. This would be my URL. This link doesn't work, but this is just showing you. So if I were submitting this assignment, this would be first name last name.me / barbecue or / Tony's or whatever URL I decided to pick. That's going to go in here. If you put the wrong URL in, if I can't access your website, it's an automatic 0. So make sure you get the website that you submit, paste it up into the navigation bar, and make sure it works before you submit it so I can see it. If you want to, send it to me ahead of time. I will check your URL before you submit it. I don't mind doing that. So any other questions on this, send me an email, and good luck with it.